read a line.
We take turns.
All right, Sky Trader, you're next.
Yeah, my turn.
All right, chat. Don't spoil the
Vic,
notes
raise your
though.
hand.
So, because I know chat's gonna read them a lot faster than we do, and that's understandable.
Yeah.
and
They're gonna be
fine.
like, guys, Zuka's 200,000 P.
Guys,
Oh my
they
God.
finally they took 52 gal and they turned it into a
I'm
pile
gonna
of
minimize
scrap on the
both
floor.
chats. Actually, I'm not gonna get spoiled. All right, let me know when I
Chat,
can
you're not allowed
start.
to type.
Unless
Sorry.
you guys want to take turns.
Hold on.
So
Do we-
there's some notes for you, chat. Oh, I guess you probably need the link, right? Well, that means I can play Turf War Thursday tomorrow in peace. So
Yippee.
there you
Yeah,
go.
woohoo.
Yay! I mean, I wanted to do Turf War tomorrow and like trick people to join in because of the patch notes. I'm still gonna do Turf War though. We had fun last week. You'd be surprised how many people like
Fun
show up
in
for
Turf
Turf
War.
War. No, we do meme teams. We make it silly. We make it goofy.
Do you do like drop-ins or do you do like the force?
I do like pool. That's so they can like all hop in and then I make them pick a weapon and then we play all the same weapon. It's fun.
I can't. I feel so bad. That did not answer my question.
Oh,
I
no,
meant like, do you
it's
do
not
like
drop-ins.
the all
It's-
8 players?
No.
Or do you
no.
just do the 4? Okay.
No, just
okay,
the 4.
okay.
All
I
right.
don't think you can meme with all 8. I've tried before, and
Well,
the
you
game just
can.
kicks us out. No,
What?
no,
I don't
Pencil
know
literally.
can
how to
only
meme
shoot
before.
backwards and it's 333p now. Yay!
Shoots backwards.
That would be insane, though.
Imagine.
Yeah, I'm imagining like you have to wear like the reflector spy glasses. You
Oh
know
my
what I'm
God.
talking- I feel like someone in chat knows what I'm talking about. Where like the little mirrors on the sides of the glasses, so you can look behind you.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. All right, let's get this over with so we can get back to replay rumble.
All right.
All right, do you want to read it?
Do you want me
wanna
to?
read
I'm
it?
like scrolling up slowly.
I want to do it. If,
Okay,
if everyone
go.
else wants to do it, I'll do it. All
Share
right,
these
welcome
cool
everyone. Welcome to
changes
the patch
Amiibo.
review. Latest update version 9.0 releasing tomorrow. Yeah, we got the 4 new amiibo. So we got Callie Marie.
Why is it
Perlman, all
releasing
their gear.
tomorrow? Hey, my Turf War!
That's how it's always been. If a patch drops
Yeah.
one night, it's releasing the next night.
But that's
Come
2
on.
days before the update.
Shh.
I mean, that's the season.
Oh wait, this is huge. Improved connectivity program to shorten the time between sent data being received by recipients and the response that is returned.
Wait,
By,
what?
Yeah.
Like-
It's by 0.460. So
What?
What is this unit of measurement? Why are we putting a decimal in a fraction? I'm gonna cry.
No, that's crazy.
0.4 of a 60th of a second.
That's a
Yes.
latency
Whatever
bump.
that means.
We love latency buffs.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's actually pretty crazy, yeah. In situations such as dealing damage or defeating opponents at average direction of approximately 3.4 over 60 seconds,
Ooh.
which is actually a lot more, yeah. All right, it's time for the
All right.
weapon changes.
I call
Cookies
this on
ready?
points per special when we get there.
Wait,
you wanna do
that's
points or special?
Wait,
I wanna do
no,
points
this
or
is a
special,
game.
okay.
This is that makes the game function. Like
Yeah.
change.
Guys,
Yeah,
Wait,
$20
I'm
a
like,
year,
this is
more
like
worth
I
it.
could puke.
Is this like tick rate,
crazy.
though?
Yeah,
Or am I
it's tick
dumb?
rate. It's
Oh,
tick
it's
rate.
tick. Wait, are we getting Splatoon 1 tick rate?
It's tick rate buff.
Are we
I-
not gonna have the thing
my
where
goodness.
Humpback is like, "Weep"?
I mean, I can't
Know
do
what
the
I
math
mean?
for you right this second, but that's
Probably,
insane.
I can't either, because I don't know what they were doing with 3.4 over 60. This is, someone needs to get them in a math class. Anyway.
That's nuts.
Pretty nuts. All right, we got the weapon chases. We got
Okay.
Squeezer. Slow
Okay, yeah.
slow the speed of the first shot fired after pressing ZR button by approximately 5% and shortened its flight. Oh, reduced range and
Ooh.
increased startup? Oh,
Let's-
and reduced straight speed. Slow movement speed while firing by approximately 8%.
Did they buff the tick rate? Yeah, they buffed the tick rate, Blue. They buffed the tick
So-
rate.
So Squeezer long range mode has less range and is, if I'm not mistaken, slower.
Lower?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
By 5%. Plus you have reduced straight speed by 8%. Range blaster. Ooh.
Yeah.
Sorry,
We knew it was
Yeah,
coming.
makes
This
sense.
is
Said that, you
Scourge
said
is solo
that.
cute.
Radius decreased by approximately 6%. Decrease the radius of the ink splatter at the point of impact with the floor or wall by approximately 9%. Or doesn't
Okay,
even do
that's
it.
that's
So
like a
reduced paint, which
that's a
I
paint
disagree
nerf.
with. I don't like that. I don't think Rain should get paint nerfed.
No,
at
it
all.
could keep the paint,
excellent.
honestly. But the radius
I
is
like-
understandable.
Like the
I'm
range.
happy about this one. Sniper
All
Rider
right.
slightly decreased the width of spray droplets created by shots. This is the exact nerf I wanted. This is good.
No, Sniper Rider can't paint as much. What's it gonna do?
Oh,
It still paints the
no.
same
Yeah.
distance, so it's good for getting
Yeah,
people.
yeah. I'm glad
Nice.
they didn't affect the range of it. Uh-oh, what? What happened?
Slosher, which makes sense.
Okay,
Increased
yeah,
amount
Slosher
ink
kind of
consumed
is
by
crazy right
approximately
now.
9%.
Yeah, that's
more
fair.
ink efficient.
That's fair. That's fair.
Heavy edit.
No, don't touch my
Mm-hmm.
heavy edit.
Slightly decrease the
Ooh.
number of spray drops created by shots, so it paints less, but you still paint the same amount around your
Ooh.
feet.
So
it's gonna get
it's-
less.
It's
It
not
reduced
been
paint
as
output, so less
insane here in the
special.
West, but in a lot of JP tournaments,
Yeah.
Edit's been like the second in command for like
yeah.
cooler spam, go gadget when people aren't playing pencil. For
Ooh.
people in chat who aren't aware, it's kind of been like a creature. Like people have been running like
Yeah.
edit, like they'll run like edit or like crab edit plus zap instead of running pencil
Yeah.
and like commit crimes.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Right.
edit is super crazy. It's such a good
Yeah.
fighting weapon too.
Literally,
Oh, yeah,
it
okay,
doesn't
I'm
even
glad
take
they
like
didn't affect
2
the
full
feet, though.
charges.
Yeah, you still get good feet paint. Last weapon change, surprisingly. Well string. Decrease the radius of ink splatter that occurs upon
Yeah.
impact by approximately 8%. I think that's just
Yeah.
a paint nerf.
Yeah, because
Not a
it kind
damage
of
nerf.
it paints like crazy, so that's fair. That's fair.
Really? I mean, it doesn't really have specials that it works towards, but I guess I didn't. It
It's
doesn't
more
have
like
anything
Hey,
super
actual-
great.
Hey,
at
I've
paint. It
died
just
to
has
a
good
lot of
area
wellstring hammers.
Vic, I think you just died
Hammer
to a lot of
stonks, I don't
hammers.
know.
So listen,
Alright.
man, listen, man. All right, moving on.
Scott, do you want to do weapon changes or just the
Ooh, I'll do
pencil
weapon.
special?
I'll do
Weapon-
specials.
Okay.
All right,
Or-
we have only one special weapon change.
Oh,
Increase
Is
the
it
amount of time
Zuka?
between
Yep.
activation and becoming able to fire by approximately 1/12 of a second. This
Yup,
is Zuka, by the
the
way.
Splatoon 1
Yeah.
moment.
About time, honestly.
There we go.
We knew it was happening. Now it's
your
not
Zuka
instant.
days
You
are
have
numbered,
to
chat.
wait a few frames before you can actually fire the button.
Yeah. All right, Sky,
Yeah, what a
tap
thing.
in.
I get to talk about
Yay.
number. All right. Points per special changes. Custom
Yeah.
range blaster, 200 to 210.
Yeah.
Cool. Slosher, order slosher replica, 200, 210. Cool.
Mhm.
Wow.
All right, that's
did
it.
that.
Okay.
honestly.
Wait. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
I
The X battle change. That's crazy.
yeah, hold on. And it made it
Okay.
less likely for players to be matched again with players they just encountered with in the previous X battle. That's nice. I
Yeah,
appreciate that. No, it helps your
These
tilt.
are good changes. This is a really good a really good patch for like Splatoon 3 in general.
Whoa! Sorry, I didn't. Sorry. I read the next one. I'm sorry to cut you off. This was insane. Made it so that Japan and regions near it cannot select Tenet Tech division when selecting an X Battles
Why?
division.
What?
I guess for
Why?
like, I think they're recognizing that T-Tech has a generally lower skill level and don't want JP to like smurf in it. No more
Wait,
noob
this is
stopping.
Or hear me out. We could combine the two regions back together.
We could-
Instead,
Do that. Why did they do this region split garbage?
they just said,
God.
It's so
they just
horrible.
said stay out. No. And they didn't do it the other way. So like we can still go to Takaroka.
Yeah, which is
Literally.
like if you were gonna do like a region split thing, commit to it. All right, Vic, do you want to do the Splatfest changes?
Yay! It made it
Yeah.
possible for players who achieve a title of ruler or higher to board the float and take pictures with the allies they last won a
Ooh.
Splatfest battle opener pro battle with. Oh wait,
This
that's
is mostly
fun!
like a grand festival thing because I want people to experience it. It's like a
Yeah,
one-time
because
event.
like,
That's super
because
sick.
like that could mean like you're playing with any of your friends and you just got to ruler and like you could just go and take a picture
Yeah.
afterward for fun. Wait, that's cute.
Super
I love that.
adorable.
I love that for them. Wait, Alright.
That's so.
that's so
Oh,
cute.
and everyone gets their solo idol float pictures now that they all want.
Yay! And it
Yes,
definitely, and it's definitely not for the possibility of more fests happening after Grand Fest, but for me.
Never.
So
Never.
That would never happen, guys. This game's dead. What do you mean?
no, guys. Let me make this very clear. It's not like a racist thing. It's just that like they just don't want like the players hopping on over here. It's nothing like that. Don't worry
Yeah.
about that.
Because it's also like a super easy way to farm like a free badge.
Yeah.
Just because like the amount of like high level players in Takaroka is a lot, so you get a lot of high level experience by playing in Takaroka. Because we have less
And-
players, there's less high level players,
Yeah.
and it's easier to climb up. That's
yeah, I
the
would
main
say like
thing.
by extension, T-Tech then
It's
starts
by-
dropping in
it's-
skill average.
Made it so players can choose additional poses atop the float for making a title of ruler +1 or higher.
So this is in tandem with the previous change. So after you get ruler +1, then you can also board the float and get more poses. Just sick. Yeah.
There we go. And yay,
What are you doing?
I like deep cut pose. Sorry, I was just deleting comments
Oh,
because I don't
you didn't
wanna-
read it.
Made it possible to select a deep cut pose atop the Splatfest float.
Oh my god, deepest cuts!
Yay! Oh, dude,
I'm assuming that's what it
I
is.
would be down. I'd be down. I'd be down. And they said made it possible for salmon run. I see that. I'm gonna look the other way now.
Yeah, I see it too.
Doesn't it mean the queue time in T-Tech's gonna be hecka long now? There weren't that many people from JP coming over here anyway.
Yeah, it'll be
it
like
won't make a
slightly
difference.
longer.
Like very much at
It'll
all.
make Takaroka slightly shorter.
I'm just gonna. I have to
Just in
tweet really
case.
quick, just because I'm jaw dropped to the floor over the tick rate buff. I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts.
That's insane. That's insane. I'm gonna have to do the math later to like figure that out. There we go. There we go.
You guys wanted better online? This is kind of that.
Guys, the $20 a year. Oh my! Our money's going into this online service.
No
This is
shot.
crazy. They literally the devs are cooking right now. This is bananas. The land buff.
Yeah.
The land buff. The land buff. The land buff. I'm like losing my mind.
Is it a land? Oh
Like
yeah,
not
it is
really,
a
but
land
like
buff.
it feels
No, it
it's
is.
closer to feeling like you're on land when the tick rate's better.
Well, no, because like there's still like a capped tick rate in land.
Oh yeah.
no?
Yeah.
So
I
it'll-
don't know what
it'll
it is.
increase that
Land just
too.
always feels good. So.
Well, yeah, of course, because
It'll
it's
just
like
feel
zero
better.
added latency, but there's still always the inbuilt like tick rate, so it's still gonna be better for lands too.
Yes. All right. Up. Oh yeah. Wow, guys, a special big run.
No
One
way.
could only wonder
Wait,
what that might be.
Did you talk about the whole like being able to take pictures with squid sisters and off the hook? Did you?
Oh, did I miss that one? Oh,
yeah.
made it possible for players who have downloaded the expansion pass to select the Squid Sisters and off the hook poses atop the float. Well, guys,
Which is
buy the
nutty.
DLC.
Oh my
Buy the
God.
DLC, chat.
Credit card go ka-ching.
Oh, I like that they're adding a singular item that can be exchanged for scales. What? Are you gonna tell us the item?
That's still huge.
It will get data mined within 5 seconds after tomorrow, but at least we can guess what it is.
Guys,
until
follow
then.
Cox on Twitter. That's COXXS. Don't interpret it any other way. Follow Oatmeal Dome. Follow. There's another account that I can't remember off the top of my head.
You're probably thinking of
Lean Yoshi.
I know like there's that other person too. I have all the data miner accounts like muted right now because they're all great people, but I don't want to know. I'm going la 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 la.
I
la.
always love knowing.
All right, let's see. Made it so you can get capsules containing fish. What?
That's huge.
Ooh. Oh my God! Thank you. Hey. Are we going to finally get the record shop look EP? It's been a minute, and it's still not in the game.
Wow! They're really future-proofing this game. This is crazy. The devs are dude. Wow! It fires
You
the
guys can
scroll
stop.
down. Oh God.
I want to do the other changes, by the way.
Okay.
I'll do the other. I claim.
We don't, guys. We love singular one-line notes in the patch notes. It's the best. You know how many people are not gonna know this? This is gonna be your Wahoo timer a year from now. People aren't gonna know. It's not a
gotta make
Wahoo
the
timer, by the way.
community
It's obscure information. That's wow. Wow. Good job. We love to see it. All right, and the gear you can get from the meter will change each shift. Yeah, because
That's a really nice quality of
yeah.
life thing, especially
now
if
you
you
can
guys
get
are
different
like
clothes.
yeah, if you're like making builds or whatever, and you want to use one of the Samurai items, now you don't have to like wait as long to not spend your chunks on changing the main ability.
This is crazy.
All right.
It's supposed to being lazy pays off. All right, go.
All right, other changes. Reduce the XP
Oh.
required for weapons freshness to reach 1 star.
This is a quality of life thing. That's so like
Yeah,
newer players who
which
get
is
the game
nice.
can get more weapons
Guys,
in the future.
But remember,
True.
first star is tickets, and what if? Hear me out.
Gambling.
Third kits.
This is true, but also gambling.
Yeah, this is up with gambling, but I've already kind of 1-starred every weapon.
No.
And 2-starred and 3-starred. Oopsie.
Really?
Yes.
How many hours do you have in this game, Derpy?
Like 2,200 and something.
I have more hours than you do.
Yeah,
And I have not
know.
3-starred every weapon.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're like PB brained.
This is true. I am
spent like a lot of
PB-brained.
those hours like playing. Change the design of some splash tag banner designs.
Uh-oh.
I
wonder
which one they're talking about, chat.
Ooh, that's so weird.
And
Yeah, but what if they change 2 along the way?
And then, do you guys want to go over the spiel where they're like, guys, we did things?
Yeah, why not? See what they gotta say. I
love it when
like
they
being
say
able to
things.
read.
So this update is focused on adding data for the special big run that will be held in the future. Notably, they didn't talk about the Grand Fest, so there might not be Grand Fest data in this patch.
Good. I hope they keep it out until we get
That'd
close.
be very smart, and I really hope they did. In regards to connectivity, which is the time it takes to convey the things that happen in game for other
Tick
players.
rate.
I was in the game's
Tick rate,
internal
baby.
processing and
Tick
just in the
rate.
communication control
I'm normal.
processing. I'm very happy you guys let us transmit more data. Woo! Multiplayer balance. We made some changes that we previously notified you about to lower the performance of some select weapons. So yeah, this is what they mentioned last patch about we're gonna do nerfs next time. They did nerfs, guys. Squeezer was intended as a weapon that was difficult to master, but can produce high performance when mastered. However, because the shots could reach from a long distance because they had high movement speed while firing, it was easy to make a lot of attempts, which made it easier to make up for the control difficulty. For that reason, their performance has been reduced.
Youch.
It does, to be fair, a side buff that does mean that you do get more uptime as Squeezer because you're using less ink per second. So that's a thing to keep in mind.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with it. Rip
for
El
Bozo
Bozo Squeezer.
Yeah.
All right,
I mean,
Range.
it's a pretty crazy buff. Like 5% longer delay between each shot is a lot. That'll probably feel very noticeable.
Yeah.
For Range Blaster, by reducing the area of attack and inking due to explosion, we maintain the property of dealing damage to opponents you aim for carefully while reducing the property that deals damage to opponents whose positions are not precisely known. So yeah, less brain
they're
dead.
They're like, ooh, please direct people. You know you wanna.
Oh, this is so cute. Our intention with both weapons is to make it so that players who specialize in other weapons are not forced to switch to these weapons.
Oh!
While also maintaining a level of performance sufficient enough for players who already specialize in these weapons to continue fighting using them.
They're like, guys, we're sorry. They're a little too meta.
Why is there a mosquito in my room?
It wants to look at the patch notes.
No wonder my arm's so itchy. I'm so cooked, chat. For Sniper, we slightly reduce their ability to maintain maintain inking status from a distance. That's the key
We'll
word.
have to see how the paint feels tomorrow. I'm curious.
Yeah, for slashers, we have adjusted performance and points required for slashers to make them like many other slashers in that they have high instantaneous fighting and inking power, but when fighting with them for continuously over time, it's easy to run out of ink. So yeah, reduce uptime, make it more brain intensive. For heavy edit, we changed the aspect where, in comparison to other Splatoons with short fighting distance, they were very effective at maintaining ink coverage when exchanging firing across areas such as splat zones.
They're like, stop spamming on the zone, please. You know you wanna. Like, they could have just said that for Snipe Rider. They literally could have said that for Sniper. They've been like, the Snipe Rider ink status from a distance. AKA they just cover zone while staying in the back. But we didn't want to say it there. But we'll say it for heavy edit. We'll admit to it there.
I'm like watching this mosquito float around my room, just biting me like crazy. I'm gonna
Bucket
get
main
you.
trying. No, don't worry. Wait. If you're already insane with aiming with the bucket, nothing has changed.
Yeah,
They didn't change the way the weapon plays at all. Unlike
I'll just say it
Machine, unlike Range Blaster, Bucket, you just have to be better a little quicker before you run out of paint.
It's more ink and less special. Yeah. Which, by the way, if you weren't using comeback on your slasher builds already, I'd probably start using it.
Bazooka note.
I didn't get to that, but yeah, for while string, it stages a slightly lower performance when maintaining inking status from a distance. It's probably like a zones thing mostly. For Zuka, we changed to increase the opening when used on an opponent at close range.
They're like, you can react now.
And also slightly, react, just react, guys.
Yay!
Yeah, you have no excuses if you die behind ledge.
We also slightly increased the time to find a safe place to take cover during an opponent's transformation noise. Additionally, we have changed it so that Japan and regions nearby cannot participate. We already went over this. Out of the total number of players in Japan and nearby regions, an extremely small percent select Tenatech Division, the divisions for America and Europe, despite living in Japan or nearby regions. However, we made this change because it has reached a percentage that has a negative effect on rankings among players participating in the Tenatech Division. They've probably been seeing like the X-ranked top 10 charts and being like,
and how it's like half not, the way it's supposed to be.
And we get confirmation. The next update will focus on adding data for the Grand Festival. There's no Grand Fest stuff to be leaked just yet.
Yay! There's always the copium that you can put from this where you could say that they could add in extra weapons during the Grand Festival update. I'm kidding.
You guys are hilarious. It's not happening.
Give me Soda Slosher. I miss
Good
Nice
patch.
colors.
I hate
Good patch.
mosquito bite.
I
We
give
love it.
A minus. They could have nerfed a couple more things, but we're good here. You know who lived unscathed though?
Camper.
Oh, hey.
A particular weapon that.
Oh my god, yeah. Hey, where's the points per session for Neo Splash?
Yeah, that is a problem.